Hi everyone, my name is Christy, and gosh, am I excited for today's video. Look at this beautiful package that I received. From this gorgeous packaging, you can probably guess that this is from the brand Winky Lux, and of course with the title of this video. But Winky Lux is one of my favorite brands. I have tried out so many products from Winky Lux, a ton of products I've even tried out here on my YouTube channel. And when they reached out to me and wanted to send me some of their products and some of their new launches, I was so excited. So a quick disclaimer that these products are sent to me for free, but this is not a sponsored video. So we're going to be unboxing this PR box and then playing around with some Winky Lux products. And clearly one of my other favorite things about Winky Lux is their beautiful packaging. It's just so aesthetically pleasing, and then the products themselves are so incredible. So let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, yes, beautifully packaged here with so many products. Oh my goodness. And I am definitely going to show you some up close views of these products because they're so pretty. This one here, like you can kind of see in there, the flower, the packaging, oh my gosh. This is the Winky Lux Cheeky Rose Blush. Can't get over how gorgeous that is. Oh, this is one of my favorites. This is the Peeper Perfect Under Eye Concealer. Look at this packaging. Oh my gosh. Look at this Cashmere Kitten eyeshadow palette. Look, ooh, and getting a little preview of the colors in here. This looks right up my alley, exactly my taste. Ooh, another classic favorite of mine. This is the Winky Lux Unibrow Universal Brow Pencil. I have definitely used up at least one or two of these already in the recent years. Ooh, we've got the Extrava Lash Mascara. Obsessed with this beautiful packaging. Oh my gosh, another favorite of mine, the White Tea Tinted Moisturizer, Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Sunscreen. Look at this packaging. Very like summery, beachy design. So beautiful. Ooh, and lastly, we've got some really beautiful and exciting products because this is part of their new launch, the Mermaid collection. So here I've got the Mermaid Moisture Hydrating Cleanser. And this, seriously, like it looks so mermaid because it's like a sparkly blue gel. I can't wait to try this one out, and hydrating sounds perfect for what I would want in my cleanser. Gorgeous. And then the last product here is the Mermaid Moisture Hydrating Face Lotion. Ooh, and this is in coordinating packaging to that cleanser. So here is what this one looks like. And you know what? Let's actually start with this product here. So this is a moisturizing lotion that promotes all-day hydration for a healthy complexion that makes a splash. So I'm gonna apply some of this. I'm gonna try out all of these products, I think, because I have what I think is gonna give me a full face right here. The only thing that I see I did not get, unless I can use the cream blush, would be a lip color or like a lip product because my lips are chapped right now. But I'm looking behind me because I have my makeup collection there. I have so many Winky Lux products. So I actually just reached in and I pulled out the Neapolitan lip balm. So let's throw some of this on my lips. I love this one. This actually gives a beautiful color to the lips as well. So just so I can have some lip hydration to go with the rest of the hydration that I'm about to give my skin. And this one smells so good. It might be part of that s'mores collection, so it smells sweet like a s'more. Okay, now picking up once again, the Mermaid Moisture Hydrating Face Lotion. Ooh, it has a nice light blue color to it. Ooh, and the smell of it really does kind of remind me of like marine, botanical, oh, fresh, like a lovely smell. Ooh, I'm loving the texture of this as well. It's nice and almost like jelly, and I can already feel how my skin is just drinking it up, absorbing it. Oh, and the smell is so nice as I'm applying it. Always like to moisturize my neck as well. Okay, that moisturizer is beautiful. It gives such a perfect glow radiance to the skin as well. I love that. And next, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the White Tea Tinted Moisturizer. Add even more hydration to the skin. And you know what? I actually have this in my collection, so I'm actually gonna use the one from my collection behind me so that I don't have to open this new one yet. Oh, this is nice. So they sent me the shade Light Tint, and then I also in my collection have the shade Fair Tint. My skin right now is super fair, so let's first try out the one that I already have in my collection here in the Fair Tint. And seriously, look at how incredible this packaging is. So beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and pump some onto the back of my hand. With a tinted moisturizer like this one here, sometimes I like to just apply it with my fingers the same exact way that I just applied that moisturizer. But for the fun of it, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my Dampened Beauty sponge, and I'll blend this out quickly and easily with the sponge. But oh my gosh, I just love how invisible, undetectable this is on the skin. Texture-wise, it looks like nothing on the skin. And I mean, it's a tinted moisturizer, so it's not much coverage. It's really just like a light coverage, but I think it looks so beautiful on the skin. So easy to wear and apply, and it's going great on top of that moisturizer as well. I'm gonna do another pump on the back of my hand here. But even with all of this moisture on my skin is not looking greasy. It doesn't feel like a lot of product on my skin or anything like that. Just radiance, helping to even out my skin tone a bit, because you can see I've got the redness in my cheeks here, a bit of unevenness to my skin tone, especially now that the weather's getting a little nicer, the sun is coming out. This has that SPF 30, so it is so important to wear sun protection every day. And this product makes sure that you do so. Okay, so the White Tea Tinted Moisturizer is applied now, and it's light coverage for me, but I'll go in with concealer next and I'll be able to get a little bit more coverage where I want to. But the radiance on my skin right now looks so good, and just the undetectable texture of any sort of foundation makeup product on my skin is exactly what I look for in my foundation complexion type products. But so next, let's move on to concealer. So the Peeper Perfect Under Eye Concealer, I think I actually also have this in my collection already as well. So I'll see if I can find that so that I can use the one already in my collection instead of opening this new one just yet. But I love this concealer, and I am so picky with my concealers. Okay, yes, I found it. I must have gotten this in Ipsy or something because I have it in the mini version. But so I do have this in the shade Fair, same as the shade that they sent me here. And so I'm gonna go ahead and definitely use this on my under eyes. I love this on my under eyes. So I'm just picking up a little bit on my fingers to start like this. And I'll just tap it onto my under eyes to conceal my dark under eye circles. And this has a beautiful coverage and texture. And then, see, I'm bringing it down over my cheek a bit for that additional coverage over the redness in my cheeks. And oh my gosh, this looks so smoothing. It's like a smoothing filter to the skin. It's that hydrated, kind of like flexible texture that is so beautiful, so ideal for a concealer, yet I feel like so many concealers just can't do this. And this is what I'm always looking to get, where it's hydrated and smoothing, but incredible coverage. A little goes a long way. Like, look at that. With it versus without it. Oh my gosh. What a dramatic difference. So good. And that was so quick and easy to just blend out with my finger. And I've got that full coverage, absolutely perfect, smooth texture. Go ahead and get this other under eye concealed because it needs a lot of coverage over here. And then I've even got a little bit of extra to put over my nose here for a little bit more coverage there. So the Peeper Perfect Concealer with the White Tea Tinted Moisturizer, to me, is such a perfect combination because I want that hydration, sun protection, glow, natural look to the skin in most places, but then I've got those other places where I really want some coverage. So the concealer gives me exactly that, but with that same texture. It goes with the rest of my skin. I'm gonna put a little bit on my chin here, but it still looks hydrated, glowy, smooth. And then with a little bit that's left on my finger, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it over the eyelid to prep my lids for a bit of shadow from that adorable kitten palette. Okay, my skin is looking and feeling amazing, but let's continue on with the face. I've got one more product here that I want to apply to my face before moving on to the eyes, and I am so excited to try out the Cheeky Rose Blush. And here I have it in the shade Tea Time. I think it's safe to say this is one of the most adorable packaging for blush I've ever seen. It's almost too cute to even use. It's hard to touch it right now, but that's what it's for, as beautiful as it is. Oh my gosh. That has good pigment. Wow, okay, I'm gonna start just applying with my finger. Sometimes that's my favorite way to apply a cream blush. I'll just apply this onto the apple of my cheek. Ooh, what a beautiful color. That actually looks really nice with my lip balm color as well. I always go in with too much blush, so I'm trying to not go in with too much. And luckily, I feel like this has the perfect amount of pigment where it's clearly giving a flush of color to the skin, but it's not too intense. It's super easy to blend. It's not lifting or removing any of that foundation or concealer that was on my cheek either. And it goes so perfectly with the texture of my skin. It really did melt in. It looks like nothing on the skin texture-wise. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to my other cheek. And it's so quick and easy to apply with my finger. I'm loving this technique. But wow, that looks so good. My skin is looking so natural and beautiful and smooth, but it doesn't look like any makeup is on my skin. And this is where I'm like, why can't my skin just look like this? I mean, this looks like it's my natural skin, and I just wish it was. But luckily I've got these products that can give me this look so quickly and easily. And okay, now let's move on to the eyes. I am so excited to get into the Cashmere Kitten palette. Oh, this palette makes my eyes happy to look at. I love these colors. Great neutrals, but then you've still got some pinks and purples, which are my favorite colors. And I feel like this has everything I need for an eyeshadow look. And I'm going to keep in mind, I'm doing more of a fresh, natural look based off of the complexion I have going on here. So I'm going to try and keep this a little bit more of a toned down eyeshadow look. So let's start out, I'm going to just use my finger and pick up the Holographic Biscuits shade here in the corner, this white, well, kind of like holographic shade. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight the brow with this. What a fun color. See, like, hopefully you can kind of see that, where it hits the light and gives that kind of like holographic hot pink sheen. Very fun. And it has such a soft, beautiful texture. Wow, that is really nice. Okay, next I'm gonna pick up a fluffier brush, like a fluffy crease brush here. And I'm gonna go for this shade called Breading. Kind of like a dusty rose shade. And I'm gonna apply this right into that kind of crease transition area. So it's gonna blend up to that highlight. And it looks so nice with that highlight shade because the highlight kind of has that pink hue to it. And so then it goes nicely with this kind of pinky tan transition shade. That's giving a little bit of dimension to the crease area of my eye. Blendable. It's actually kind of similar to my natural skin tone, so a little hard to see on me, but it did a perfect job of just a little bit of transition color there. Let's go for this matte brown. This is called Grumpy. And on a fluffy brush again, I'm going to place this a little bit lower, just right into the crease here. Building up some more dimension. I'm also gonna, with some circular motions, blend it into that outer corner a bit too. So blending the crease, outer corner with this shade, and this shade has some good pigment and it's easy to blend. I'm trying to not pick up too much to keep in mind that I'm doing a more like fresh, that kind of clean makeup look is what I'm trying to achieve here. So going a bit subtle with the colors. But even with subtle colors, I gotta use a little bit of shimmer. I'm gonna pick up this shimmery brown first. And just with my finger, trying to just pick up a little bit, but it's so pretty. I'm gonna place this into the outer corner of the eye. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty and perfect for what I'm trying to achieve because it's deepening up the outer corner a little bit, but it still has that pretty shimmer to it. And I only picked up a little bit, so I'm trying to make it a little bit more diffused, and it's working. And it's a perfect tone of brown. I would say it leans a little bit more cool toned, which I really like because sometimes those warm tones can just look so orange on me, but this is a true brown and it does such a good job of giving that dimension to the eye that I'm looking for. So we'll just go back in with the brush, blend that a little bit. And then let's finish off the rest of the eyelid with this beautiful Meow Down. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This is like, gosh, how do I describe this color? Like a silvery purple shade. So pretty. Oh, I love the shine of this. So blending it out all over the rest of the lid. And once again, I'm trying to just go in with a little bit and kind of almost sheer it out to keep it very fresh and clean looking on the eye. And I love that I'm able to achieve that with this palette, but I also know that I could build it up for some full, intense pigment that could really take this look from like a day look to a night look. So a very day to night type of palette, because even like there's some deeper shades in here that I didn't use, and the fact that I could build up these shades for even more intense opaque pigment. But I love when I can be versatile with a palette and with shades and get this toned down, sheared out look as well. Oh, I am so happy with this eye look. It goes perfectly with what I was trying to achieve. It goes perfectly with the complexion. And then adding the brow and the mascara I think is going to be the perfect finish touch. Before I do that, let's go ahead and apply a little something to that lower lash line. I love to put a little brown shimmer, so let's try this one. This is called Insta Famous. It's going to pick up a little bit of this on a dense brush to line the lower lash line. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. It has a surprisingly bright sheen to it, like a gold reflection, which is so pretty. Wow, this is perfect for this lower lash line right now because it still keeps the eye bright, light, but just completes the look. Amazing. Every product that I'm using right now is amazing. I am obsessed with how this look is coming together. I'm going to move on to my brows now because that's going to make such a difference in how my whole look is, how my whole face looks. Yeah, this is really cool. It says same shade works on millions of brows. So it has all different skin tones, hair tones here. I love the packaging on this. I love that it's triangle shaped, twists up, and it's got the spoolie on the end. So this is just a perfect brow pencil to me. One that is tried and true, like I said before. So I just brush through the brows first with the spoolie. And then I love a triangle shape because I use the pointy part of the triangle at the front of my brow. And then I start to kind of turn the pencil on its side as I work down the brow, shaping it and filling it in. And it's like, it's a universal brown shade, so it's great for so many different hair colors and skin tones. But as I'm applying it to my brow, I'm like, this color was made for me. It's so perfect. And I'm just using a very light touch because my brow hairs are lighter. But if you wanted a darker shade, just go over it a bit more. Use a firmer hand and it blends through so nicely. Looks so natural. And that was so quick to shape and fill my brows to exactly how I like them to look. It seriously looks like nothing in my brow, yet look at the amazing difference with it versus without it. So I definitely recommend this brow product if you are wanting to try filling in your brows, or you know someone that is, and someone that's looking for a good brow pen, or pencil I should say, because then you know you're getting a good shade. This one is super easy to use. Highly recommend. All right. See how different I look now? And I feel like that just helped my whole look come together so much more. That's why I love this brow pencil and why I love filling in my brows. And now on to the last product. I'm sad that this is my last product to try out right now because I am absolutely loving these, but I'm excited because my look is so nice. So yes, this is the Extrava Lash Mascara. This is an ultra dramatic curling and lifting mascara that will give your lashes something to bat about. So cute. Ooh, and it's a really cool wand. It's silicone, spiky, but very short until you get to the top. Look at that interesting shape. Okay, let's see how it is on these lashes. Oh, wow. It does a really nice job of separating the lashes so far, like very nicely combs through them. And that's something that's really important to me. I don't like when my lashes stick together. And it really does seem to be curling and lifting and lengthening because it coats the lashes all the way to the tips. Gosh, and I just love how fanned out and fluttery full the lashes look. And it's such a nice small wand that it's even great for the lower lashes. I'm not getting mascara all over the place. Go ahead and apply it to the other eye while I let that dry down so that I can go back in with another layer to try and build it up a bit more. But this nice light and fresh eyeshadow look is perfect for just some mascara. I don't feel like it's such an intense eye look or makeup look that I need lashes, so that's perfect. It looks so cute. Like, that's the word that comes to mind when I am applying this mascara. It makes the makeup look so cute and definitely goes with that fresh look because the lashes are still looking natural in a sense where they're not all clumpy and they're separated and they look so nice and kind of like wispy. Yet, wow, I am definitely able to build up some good volume. Yeah, it separates, it lengthens, it volumizes, it lifts and curls. It does exactly what I want my mascaras to do. And here is how my makeup look is turning out. Let's just add a little bit more lip balm, freshen that up after all of my talking here. And here we have it. I love my makeup look. I love these products, clearly. It's funny because I feel like I am transformed from the way I looked when I started this video, but at the same time, it looks like the most natural, fresh, easy makeup look, and it really was. So this is just what I love to wear most often. I feel so comfortable in this, great for so many different occasions, like outfits, seasons. So happy with these products, so clearly I highly recommend them. But if you have tried any of these products, I would love to hear your thoughts on them in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching this video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon in my next video.